So, let's just hit live. We're only like... we're only 10 minutes... 15 minutes late. That's fine. That's within my usual delays. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Yes. Nothing out of the ordinary here. I mean, dinner was relatively well wrapped up. The problem was... and it still is, like, my stomach is absolutely spaghetti, and, like, just kind of... I still kind of, like, feel like I need to go back onto the toilet. It's like, why? It's been, like, an issue since, you know... Oh, wait, I forgot to install the liveries. Except I kind of did. Which is the funny part, like, I did install the, delivery icons. Jesus, why is my heart rate monitor so fucking garbage? Like, I can guarantee you I'm not sitting at 130. It could be. Something like 120, I think, is my actual heart rate. I did point this out after the last stream. I put the heart rate tracker onto my desk and just left it there. And it went from 140 over the span of like 4 minutes or so up to 240 and then just stayed there. I think like after half an hour it dropped and finally down to 0. Again, so like, something isn't right there. Like, those numbers, they aren't adding up, Mason. Right, we want to download the livery folder briefly. Oh, that will take a moment to, you know, download. Liveries. Herunterladen. Files are being compressed, so I do need to open the program to handle the entire livery installing skin manager. And I also need to open my downloads folder. So I can just migrate that over immediately and then just run Porsche on this bitch. Let me just run cargo build just in case that's built already. Well, it's finished compressing, so it's basically done downloading, and it's done also compiling. Good. Now, grab the liveries, copy them over here, go run -e liver. Let's see, will this install properly? I literally just build it, and this is the and it still has to build it again for like 6 seconds. 138 files are being extracted. Zoom, 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 and all installed. That was fast. Because it found a single file that actually matched. So now we need to select the car. And here it is. Oh, this one. This one we're actually running here tonight. So let me get on the server and I will put up more overlays and can actually see chat. Where is it? It's practice. Where's the race server? Is it this one? I still have the wrong car selected for this one. Alright, the wrong team. Team Mofu. Is it this one, the race server? Nope, it's not the right password at least. So let's copy a new password, I guess. Wouldn't be easy enough if it was. Oh, I see, that's why it's not the right password. This would have worked if I had only turned up for round 6, likely. And this seems to work, right? So, and it seems some people were not capable of uploading liveries with the textures already generated. Why is this so hard for some people? Like, I mean, it was actually hard for me because my because I did it on the Linux and my game just kept fucking crashing. What? Are you seeing this? What the fuck? My headset is fine, by the way. I will point this out, but like, huh? Well, that's crazy. I have no idea what happened there. Okay. We do have a backup for this. Open VR capture. Yeah, you're gonna see my, Jesus, what the hell is that? So you're gonna see my overlays now, but like, we're gonna run with this because this actually works, you know? Right, we're gonna go for the calibration and everything. But holy hell, I summoned something fucking demonic. Look, my VR is fine. It's just some reason. Oh, I haven't turned. I haven't turned. The other software. Let's briefly go to the main desktop. Summon Cthulhu in the person. Oh god, I need to close this folder. I need to badly close this folder. Hold on, can I close this without revealing the downloads briefly? As little as possible because I think there might be some loot stuff in there. Where is it? It's here, VC face, because it's not started yet. Okay. Camera, front, good. That's good enough. Deactivate live. What the fuck? Deactivate live timings then? What do you mean deactivate live timings? I mean, will actually now see down here all the HUD elements that I still have in game, but it doesn't matter too much. Right. Also, I can actually show my setup up while I'm running. Right, 31 degrees Celsius. This is all where the setup is trimmed in for. Should I take extra fuel just to make sure that I mean, I don't really need too much sandbagging. Kia is lapping roughly the lap time. Because we're gonna see your overlays. Yeah, I know, but like, it's not gonna help much. The only thing you will see down there, I mean, right now you obviously see the leaderboard, right? But when I'm driving, obviously, you don't have the full leaderboard. Right, you could see this, but like, you don't have the full standings. I think there's still value in the full standings being there. And obviously, it's also like, most of the time when I'm looking straight on, like, covered up. Because it's out of my vision scope. You can see this, obviously, which, you know, that's an upside. And you can see the tire pressures down here. And you can see chat, but like... I mean, this is all the live timings you get in ACC. This is all you get. I mean, I guess I can flick it over here and I have time gaps. And like the pit menu and stuff. I think there's still value, and I think this is just, we're just gonna stay what we have. I think there's still value, right? And as I said, I think this one is down here actually covered up by my, you know, my pedal cam. Right, so... I don't know what you mean with like gonna be in front of me. It's like the layering is clear. It's like, I think I might need to close the window as well, because I think it's starting. The wind is starting to pick up. We might get rain soon then. Well, we're gonna just I guess wait till the end of practice right now. Just perhaps get a few laps in. Right. Question is if Emilia has actually turned up so far. Haven't noticed her yet. And you know Kihara is on top followed by Asa. But yeah, most of the ACC HUD elements are mostly out of the way, so it's like you're not really seeing that much more than usual. Although you see this one, which is like you can see these things here. The profile is loaded. Let's see if we can get up to pace here. That's not quite up to pressure, that's fine. Wee! That's not quite right yet. That needs some practice. Oh Gott, anders der. So kan help laptop either. That was a bit struggling with the pressures. Great, so you can see the notifications now pop up. Wait, what? Since... oh yeah, right. I was like, huh? I placed something in the mid-25s, well, I'm on only 5th, and it's like, oh yeah, right, they're low 25s. 29s, never mind. Yeah, Emilia is only 3rd, I've just noticed. Oh, that's not that fast. I mean, my laptop wasn't fast. I need to find like a good half a second out of that. That's smoother. Using every inch of track there. What? I've just tied Kirihara. That's gotta be yeah, it's invalidated. But I've tied him. Straight toe. And so far they're not that fast, these people. Not quite as fast as I was expecting them. But this is practice still. We're gonna have to wait till the end of qualifying to really know. Oh, that's not quite right. You need the 3rd gear for this Mezogaki to drive out of the corner properly. Which, by the way, is what is written on the side of the door. Yeah, we were up back to where we were on Wednesday, so that's good. We have the pace again. If not a bit more even, perhaps. What's up with your standings again? What do you mean? I'm tied with Kirihara. That's the only thing that should be weird with them. Let me check. Something else wrong? It's like because I'm tied with Kirihara, that's correct. As you can see here. There's a bunch of like hyping people. Jesus, still that. Yeah, 0, 0, 0. Just to reiterate, this is Tally. I would have beaten him on that last lap, but like I decided to just come in instead because you know, if we don't need to beat him at like 2/10, let's just like let's not do that. Track has gone down to fast. Temperatures have slightly gone down. We're gonna go up 2 clicks on the tire pressures. Also, it started raining outside, so I'm gonna close the windows. We're going down to 22 liters right now. So I will briefly close the windows. It's 20 minutes of qualifying anyway, so like, you know, let them just go out for now. It's gonna get interesting. I mean, I knew Kirihara would be fast, but I'm actually... We can't tell pace yet. I was doing race pace practice. We shall see what the others were doing. Pretty sure Emilia was also sandbagging quite a bit still, because she wasn't up front quite yet. She was 3/10 off that. But Asa is right up there, so that's quite impressive from her. Right, I shall be back. Fixing witness, although it's not too bad. So, right. Well, I'm one of the very few cars that are still in the pits. Should probably hit drive so I can just drive out already. The Porsche, this is gonna be some party tractor I'm gonna use in the pit stop. Go higher than a BMW. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah, that was a good idea to close the window. I can hear it just pelting down on the window. There's Mentrix in front of me. Last season's AM champion. This season's still an AM. What's Jordan behind me? He is still in the Ferrari, although he was obviously throwing around the Porsche. Right, where can I place myself right now? I guess I could drop back in front of Kirihara, that's probably best option. But I think we're gonna wait for that. Till the beginning of the next sector. I'm gonna pull over here, let Jordan by. And then let Kirihara close in a bit. fucking hell. I can barely hear the game at this point anymore because the rain is just so pelting down on the window. It's probably not that badly picked up by the microphone because the index is really good about this stuff, but like, it's genuinely like loud. I have no way of really hearing the game at this point. It makes driving quite difficult. Because you do obviously rely on hearing the car slip, but there's just so much water just pelting down on the stupid window. That's not the shit. Car's handling fine-ish on the low fuel load. I'm trying like some bad handling characteristics. Isa's driving in the Track GT Championship. He's not signed up for VTracc this season. He is driving in Track GT, however. 29.0. Yeah, we can definitely go faster than that. I don't know how the first round of that championship went out. I watched the first lap of the race and I saw that first few laps even without sound. I did see that the first two, including what's her name? I forgot it. The Track GT alien of aliens. That she and the other guy took each other out on the first turn. Got demoted to P2. Yikes. Yeah, I'm not improving on this lap really much. And that's an evaluation, and I'm basically caught up to Jordan at this point. And I got an invalidation for the next lap as well. Because of irregularities with my fucking exit speeds. I hate that shit. It's the most bullshit stuff. Yeah, and there goes the furry. There goes the furry. It passed me. So yeah, there's that. Wait. Yeah, that's a Ferrari. I was like, I briefly pressed into my car. That sounded to a BMW like me. I guess also these turbo engines sound the same. But yeah, I'm not quite there on my pace yet. Oh, there's Greg. Or Greg. Ooh, I need to give him a bit more room than that. I mean, there isn't too much in terms of cars. Psycho has put himself up to P3. Yeah, I'm letting you buy already, Psycho. I'm not gonna get in your way at this point. I'm on an out lap. It makes for me perfect sense right now to just let you two go. And then just use a bit the gap that is forming up here. Like, I'm slow driving and I'm still catching Psycho. He's probably also abandoned his lap to not catch the car in front. Come on, 4 seconds should be enough to Psycho. That's not particularly fast exit there. I'm down to P3 now. The fucking Nyampire has gone by me as well. Oh, disaster in turn 1 there. Didn't slow down and then didn't turn. Got like stuck on top of the curb. I'm downshifting at times too fast for the car. It's just not taking them. It is a fast track, so it's probably continually improving right now. Oh no! Fuck off! At least it didn't invalidate the next lap, but like, fuck, I was... God damn it! Piece of shit. Okay, I've completely threw turn 1 away. Yeah, I have a bad feeling about this qualifying session, how it's going right now. Because the car is, I just can't quite put it together. Come on, Lucas. The rain has subsided outside, you don't have that excuse of it being fucking deafening loud right now. You have a lot of time in varying corners. You can reclaim. Probably need to move the brake bias rearwards. Oh, I thought that was a massive slide that just cost time. I guarantee this one will actually go through now. Oh, that was a nice line for the final corner there. What did I say? That's finally a turn 1, worth it. Yeah, the brake bias was what was holding me back. And it's very early there. Oh, long slide there, that was bad, that cost a lot of time. Didn't get the apex, oh, that's gotta cost it everything. It was such a good lap, but like the final corner wasn't there. It's an improvement, but like the final corner is such a make or break corner. Oh, I got the corner completely wrong. I went in with a very shallow angle there. And we're not far away from the others. They can easily improve past us. I think it's a good idea to come back in, get a fresh set on the car again, and go one more time. Attempt one more time with the car. Right. Where's my water bottle? There it is. Isaac, he's doing also relatively well, P5. Oh fuck. Well, that has to be fucking censored out now. I need to disconnect my phone from the fucking Wi-Fi because it's just... Because KD Connect just keeps pushing modifications into it. It's like, the notification service is great and all when you don't fucking display your screen because stuff has gone ballistic. That could have been already enough help for him to get position improvement. And some slipstream for me. It's me and the Porsche versus 3 Ferraris. Porsche versus Ferrari, Burgermeister. I don't know, he is in the server. He's driving. I saw him driving earlier. At the beginning of qualifying, I was right behind him. It's not going to be an improvement for him. 28, ooh, that's still close to me. Come on, God. God damn it, this is... He is really tight. If that one lap, that godly lap where the first half was just great, and then like, the last few corners it just fell apart again. No, fuck off! Stop sending notifications to my fucking phone, from my phone. Ah, I hate it. Just not streaming, probably. He is on the server. Don't know where in the settings for fucking OVR2 these settings are. I was like, for fucking sakes, I just don't want the fucking notifications anymore. Cause it doesn't care when you're like... I mean, it's useful, the Windows notification sound when it's like... And I've just been demoted by Kirihara! Of course it's fucking Kirihara! Who else? He comes in every single time last minute to just fuck everything up. And steal pole. Like, he's just infamous for that. Right, focus in, Lucas. Lock in. That's as wide as we can get on the track limits there. Problem is we're starting to catch the Ferrari in front. And while we can obviously take advantage of his slipstream, he's losing time in the middle sector. He's gonna lose me more time than anything else. Especially if I have such a fucking terrible exit there. Oh, he's disposed of his lap, but like... I had also a bunch of overshoot on the front tires. I hadn't moved the brake visor rivets yet. I just need to vaguely put the last few corners together. Not really much of an improvement there. At least not worse. Fucking take that. There's time for another lap for us, so let's fucking go. Again. And then we'll leave up the fucking notifications. I don't want to see the quality. Why? I mean, it's already fucking exciting, yeah. I mean, you've already watched basically the entire qualifying session at this point. You know, you're gonna miss the race start. you miss watching the entire quality at that point. I don't quite get it. Down. Now we're stuck by Insanes. Are you abandoning, or are you gonna continue on for the last few corners here? My brother in Christ, you know how much fucking real estate you're leaving on the circuit? Fuck off, Saints! What is wrong with you? I mean, it didn't matter too much, but like, you're off the track, you're already invalidated, and then you just yeet the car left because you're already done. Saints, pay attention, for fuck's sakes! It's like this could have mattered here, but like, it luckily didn't, but like, just pay for fuck's sakes attention! Okay, I need to disable my phone, stupid. It's at least sending notifications constantly to my PC. Oh, I can't, you know, unlock my phone because... And yeah, the weather warning fucking went off, and that's obviously something that needs to be now blurred out of the stream. I mean, it's not too bad, it's not like my fucking application completely, but hey, we're gonna just steal those notification options, and that should be enough. Just keep those notifications at least. Oh! Oh god! Okay, that's interesting. Track is wet, by the way. Now that's like... What do we even fucking do at that point? The track is wet, right? It's still raining. This means, for me, yeah, light rain, but it is gonna dry off relatively quickly. I am gonna start on wet tires. I'm gonna start on wets. We're not taking fucking chances on this shit. We're not taking massive chances here. This is not something I think I wanna quite gamble with. We're gonna go with low pressure wet tires though. Low pressure wets. I mean, the Porsche is the car that is most likely able to pull off driving on dries, but because we have to anyway do a pit stop for tire change, we just have to get 10 minutes into the race and then we can just change tires anyway onto dry, so like that's not a problem. I have already the pit stop configured for my dry tires, so we drive the first few laps on wets and then we go on to dries. I think it's a really sound strategy. Also, you already took a shower in this short time? It's like it took that little time for you?
30 seconds.
Yeah, that's impressive. Right. Engine started. Turn headlights on, turn rain light on, and turn windshield wiper. My windshield wiper button isn't working still. This is something really weird, like the other buttons work, but like my windshield wiper is the one that doesn't want to work anymore. I don't know what balked it. Where is it? Wipers on.
Stay single file.
Right, and change tires enable. Still going to take a shower. He's in the shower. Right. We have Assad in Empire starting in P2. And at Kiehara and then Calamari Oh, furry friend. Yeah, Asa is really making it good. Well, in 10 minutes the rain is already gonna stop. So wet tires are gonna be quite a bit overblown. For this, but like... Tires are not gonna work well here early on. So it's like... So it is definitely here like a bit of a gamble. What tires that you're gonna go on. But yeah. It's really impressive from her. She was put into silver just... It's like they literally put the color line right in front of her because they put Italian Jojo into Pro and she was like 0.03 seconds behind Jojo in her pre-quali times. Mine didn't even go in despite having done them on Thursday. They didn't get uploaded because there was like some issues the entire Thursday. You couldn't open the leaderboards. But I would have been like P3, something like that on the leaderboard. About half a second adrift from Chiara and Calamari, who were at the top. Emilia was actually like also like just 2/10 up from Asa. So it's like most people were around the 45 mark. Besides like a few like Chiara, Calamari, and myself who were third up. Yeah, that's... I'm surprised how non-performant she is. Yeah, this is gonna get interesting here. Sure. My friend, I'm already ahead of my position. He shouldn't be any further ahead than me then. Also interesting, I'm starting on the left, despite being the pole sitter. Now that's interesting. Because usually on rolling starts, it's always the inside line that's starting on pole. Oh, fuck. But yeah, you can't mount the curb now anymore. Very quick discovery, mate. But obviously out of the corners it's just bye-bye everyone. Have a nice day. I have the wet weather machine. If there's a car for driving in wet conditions, it's... Oh god, there's carnage. I think there was a collision just prior to the braking zone between Asa and Keihara there. Considering how they just flew there. Okay, so the curbs are really slippery right now. Which I find interesting. Usually you can run somewhat the curves, but like it seems like you can barely run them at all in the circuit. That's Calamari now behind me. I have to make sure now and pit stop because it seems to be wanting to put me onto an old tire set right now. Let me just briefly fix that. Give me a fresh set, Jesus. Break a bit later than that. I guess we can also run a bit more rivets brake bias, considering it's wet. He is closing in a bit on me right now. a little bit longer and still here in the middle sector. Oh god. That's not good. Sacrifice a lot of speed there just to avoid... Oh, that didn't last long, that fastest lap. I lost that one immediately. Right, track condition. Damp already. Right. But yes, if I remember correctly, the since the raindrops are warm. It's still wild to me that people take, you know, electronics into the bath and into the shower. I mean, I guess I use mine during while rain outside. Just regularly wipe off the screen clean because it starts interacting with things. Okay, the pit window is already open now. So, perfect. I mean, the rain is still coming down, so we're not gonna swap right now. It does look clear for the next half an hour after that. There's no water resistance. My phone is partially. I think Fairphone 4, so like it's relatively splash resistant, despite being able to, well, disassemble the damn thing. Yeah, pace is starting to improve as the rain is calming down right now. Tire pressure is already starting to go high. We're still in the range, but also Jordan is up to P4, by the way. I just realized. Compared to Asa, which probably will be promoted up to Pro, I think Jordan might genuinely have a chance to finally fight his win in the silver class. I'm still braking too early for this one. Should it be for what? Yeah. I think that's the rain now done. And I need to pull up this stupid menu here. I don't know why that button mapping has just broken from one moment to the other. I don't know. Maybe the button on the controller is broken. Also totally possible. I'm not eliminating any of these chances. Yeah, Mini has P3. Because of all the tussle, she obviously got up, and then like Jordan as well. It's gonna be interesting looking at the replay and seeing what happened there at lap 1. My bet is still sort of on Kihara and Asa colliding just before the braking zone, crashing into each other. But considering there's, I think, more cars behind them still involved, not just those two were flying off, I think they are genuine. There might have been perhaps more to it. Maybe someone didn't brake at the right time and just plowed into them, and that's caused a chain reaction. Don't know quite yet. Kihara is up to P4 now. Wait, that means... Hold on a second. Did... No, Anderson has not pitted. She just dropped positions. Huh. Interesting. Slick Optimum has just popped up. We're gonna do one more lap.
Yellow flag in sector 1.
And pop into the pits. Kalamai has not jumped in yet. But considering our Porsche basically struggles to last really 40 minutes on a tire set, this is gonna get fun. I can tell you that already. Players with grading and everything. Because, you know, track's still technically damp right now. Might be Slick Optimum, but, you know, I kind of don't want to swap yet. You have to be careful, because at some point the swap over is just too powerful. Wait, where is it? But also the Porsche can do it very early swap overs because of its rear engine. You can just drive in these like wet conditions really well. Track's still damp. I don't know if I should. I think live timing is broken. What is broken about it? Just tell me what it is. Gotta go one more time around. Even though the face is starting to drop off. Is that your 20s? Okay, the gap is yo-yoing. Okay, they're coming in now, everyone. And I fucked up turn one. No, fuck! I missed turn 1 braking. Wait, they didn't come in. They didn't. I just got fucking sent for a loop because there were back markers on the pits. And the brakes just didn't engage on the slippery stuff. That's 5 seconds. We're gonna fucking negate those immediately. Remove 5 seconds off pits timer. Yeah, it must have gone greasy at that point. No, still damp. Why is it so long damp? Focus, Lukas, again. You're losing ground. Fucking hell. You slipped up. And that guy behind is... Is my bot that slow, or is it just Discord being... Yeah, slow? Because my bot should have triggered, like, way earlier. I think it's an hour late. Is it my bot's ping? What's like what are you talking about? Did he now come in? No. Still staying out with us. Huh? No, he did come in. looked for a second that he wasn't coming in. But yeah, everybody behind is coming in. This is not good. Because I did continue on for one more lap and this could be make or break now. Gonna go 2 clicks up on tire pressure. Yeah, it's gone greasy. Hit live ping. Why is the bot so slow? Because it was. It senses when the stream goes live. I will check after the race because everything fucking falls apart. Everything is all together with duct tape and more duct tape. In the pit lane now. I didn't measure how much fuel I need. 60 liters should be still enough. Right, going on rise. And I have quite a bit more fuel than we need. We don't need the clutch. It's Porsche. So okay, Sensor is the next car behind us. Isn't on pit stop yet. Come on. So Sensor passes us. We're 10 seconds still behind. Yeah, likely overfueled by like upwards of 20 liters, but it's also very difficult to judge because you know, the pace will now increase throughout the rest of the race, so and fuel consumption will go up, so all of those things will come together and we will likely see higher fuel burn numbers and everything. But yeah, we ended up 3.5 seconds ahead, so this means a really well executed pit stop. That worked out well. Oh yeah, the gap calculation is wonky on this circuit here specifically because I think this plugin still doesn't have data for red boring specifically. Like how the gap calculation works on a good circuit is that it knows it goes around the circuit and divides the circuit into obviously how far you're around the circuit and knows what time you are around the circuit at that point. So if you have two cars at two different positions, you can just calculate how far around in terms of time they are around the lap, and then subtract it from each other, and then you get the difference. That's how that works on, well, a good circuit. On this one, it's let's see, gap calculation is great. Okay, please don't die while you're off the circuit. He at least didn't do stupid shit. So I think the slowest driver in the field by a decent margin. Okay, turn the rain light off because we're not running rain tires anymore. Millis for this. It uses something like a linear interpolator to calculate how far. Well, it uses the linear interpolator because it, you know, it doesn't have data for every single point on the track. So it has to like take your precise position and interpolate the position. So it uses the class called linear interpolator in C#. It's quite cool. I need in general rebasing my plugin again because it doesn't support the fault. And there are some faults in this race, so that could cause issues when they end up in front of us. Luckily so far there's none. So. And the issue that would occur is that they would show up as a separate class, effectively, of car. They're treated as a multi-class race then. So there's the GT3s and then there's the Fords. It was a bit of a funny one. So I need to rebase again on that, and it's just like... Yeah, that's pain. Just haven't gotten around that. I've been working on data rate quite a bit. Like, I feel like I'm really close to, like, getting some good stuff happening, finally. Being able to... Not quite, obviously, replace SimHub, but, like, you know, actually being able to use the software for something. And, like, I'm already figuring out how I would implement plugins for specific games and everything. It's like, no, I don't need to get ahead of myself. Just deal with the leaderboards right now. Not leaderboards, with solving, implementing the WebSocket, implementing the dashboards work. It's a bit of a headache right now because how I'm gonna make specifically that I can... How do I implement scriptability of values so that you can have a value that is either fixed or that it's scriptable? How can I implement that properly? That's a bit of a challenge right now. It's fault phobic. I do not see anything wrong with that. We're gonna single out the banderas. Yeah, that guy is very much keeping pace with me. And it would be preferable for me if I, you know, don't let it come to actually a fight, because... I mean, it's a Ferrari, it doesn't have that much straight line speed, but still... I'm in a Porsche. I do not need a direct fight really with another car, if possible. You should probably avoid that. There's still long enough straightaways here where you can slipstream past me. So if I can, you know, keep some 2 seconds at least, that's sounds pretty good to me. It's starting to catch up to Sensor right now, who hasn't pitted yet. Sensor must have started on dries if he's still lapping. Oh. They. Sorry. Not too sure actually of Sensor. I think the Technic Bus rev up car just came out of the pits. Well, up down. Behind him. Them. I genuinely don't know. Got the upshift there, briefly. Yeah, how is right now in effectively P3 in 15 seconds adrift. It's a solid recovery drive. Yeah, this race is long from the side that there's a lot of people that struggle so far in this race, but like that newcomer, which I've not so effectively called furry. Although I mean I label people foxes and wolves at times. I'm myself an old fox. What are you guys doing?
Car on the left. Clear wide. All clear. Well done, man. This has been
Come on guys, the leader is coming fucking through.
car on the left. Clear on the left.
Although with how slow Sensor is going, I think they're genuinely still on fucking wet tires. Oh, my heart is beating, I think. Whatever reading the heartbeat monitor is outputting, it might be correct.
Car on the right.
Fucking hell, Jesus! And Calamari is caught up massively just because these fucking idiots can't drive. For fucking sakes! They nearly took me out of the race there. No. You're not passing me after I fucking get mugged here of my time. But he's looking interested in the braking zones already. Don't like that look. Let's put back gap there. Because I'm not dealing with a fucking Ferrari in straight line speed. Because a bunch of idiots can't figure out how to just, you know, not crash. Not really much there. Half a second right now. Not good. Should have used the curb there. Probably dry enough at this point. Yeah, track fast, we can just run the track at this point. Goodbye, sucker. Come on. I'm not getting away from him anymore. This is fucking annoying. I had such a solid gap. And then the fucking backmarkers had to come in and just be like, ha, no. Fuck you. God, I hate the backmarkers at that point. They made it now a fight. Goodbye, fucking sucker! But yeah, he seems very willing to do lunges. I have to note that. You know, I do have the... acceleration and everything to just come around the outside again of him. Oh, he had a moment there. I wasn't really able to get away. The problem is I can't break the slipstream. Need some traffic to play a favor for me. Although he has dropped down to 7. Yes, that was... got a lot of pace back in the last 2 corners there somehow. He's coming back to me again. There's half an hour still to go and I'm fucking exhausted. My malfunctioning body is so annoying. It just refuses to, like, you know, have a proper heart rate. Yeah, he's really willing to send it. This is very risky plays here. There's a decent likelihood he will just clean me off at some point. While he's driving. I would wish it was over. Right, we're coming up to a fourth. Fort geht man fort und zu Fuß heim. German wordplay. He doesn't lose much time despite running these stupidly terrible lines into corners. It's like, bruh, could you like just run normal lines, mind me? He's driving in a fucking Ferrari against a Porsche that is not set up with that little wing. I'm not reassured by that twitch from Katze in front. That he will be easy pickings for me. Hasn't pulled over yet, come on. Oh, parks on the fucking apex here. Fuck you, Katze. Like, can you just get more in my way? Like, if you tried getting more in my way, you couldn't. Oh god, twitch there, not good. This is still a Porsche. And I still have good acceleration off the corners. It's making it difficult for him to get a run. How he's pushing me. I don't know if my tires are gonna hold up. At least with the high fuel, the handling characteristics shouldn't change too much throughout the stint. the extra fee of carrying. Oh, I missed the apex there. Weather, clear. Okay, good. Clear to the end. It's important. Oh, he's losing ground. Finally, for fuck's sake, I can get a fucking breather. Yeah, well, he stole the fast lap back for me. I mean, I'm not quite going as fast as I would actually expect to be able to do. I know the car can do 29 flats on race fuel. It's just, I think, due to the greasy track running, it can't quite do that. Also, I shouldn't push the car beyond its limits. We need the tires to last. It's unfortunately a Porsche, it eats tires. For breakfast, num num num. Mizugaki must be kept fed. I feel like in some ways his tires are dropping off harder than mine. Maybe he's struggling a bit more to pace himself, despite putting me under quite some pressure. And me not driving quite as well as I've in the past have. Tire pressures are fine. Yeah, that would have been interesting to tangle with, because he's keeping about the 14-second gap behind. Right, we have huge lapped cars coming up again. Let's know what happens. You know, the last two times we've hit lap traffic, it's not gone quite our way. Might have had a bit of a breather right now that he's not actively breathing down my neck, but still I need to keep focused, keep vigilant. Especially around some of these slower drivers. He might just drive very unpredictable. Right, it's the sheep in front. Nah. me dispose of her. Problem is, she probably has a decent amount of straight line speed in her car. Okay, but she apparently brakes like 10 kilometers early. Well, the problem is you're on a fucking Mustang and I'm in a Porsche. It's big. Where are you going now? Okay.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
This was slightly awkward, but I think it can't be forgiven due to the fact that, you know, it's a Mustang that has only straight line speed and nothing else. Compared to, like, you know, the slowest car in a straight line, basically, in this entire game. Barring the GT4s. And the M2. And the other Porsches. So closing up the core high, also closing back up the sensor again. Sabrent sensor has done the pit stop. Ah, that was oversteer. Not good for the exit speed. 20 minutes on the clock. This is kind of drag. Yeah, go high. Slowly catching up, but they're not that slow right now. Asta in P10 as well. Yeah, the race hasn't gone too well. I don't quite know why she's still driving the Ferrari in this championship. After all, she did change to the Mustang in Track GT. In Track GT, and considering Drew Cox, she did talk about it to me with like the fact that Drew Cox is driving Mustang, that would, you know, make sense for both of them to drive the same car, to share setups and everything, and it's like, well, in the end, they didn't. Although this is always the problem with sharing setups with an AM. Setup she's likely decent with, or you know, that go fast. They probably don't work for the Drew Cox at all. Drew Cox just can't drive those, likely. Anyway, okay, my stomach has decided to return and it starts ouching again. Like it has been at the start of the stream. Before I start the stream. Come on, buddy, you have to just hold on 20 minutes. Then we can deal with that fucking problem, okay? Like, to say scuffed is an understatement. Like, I might be leading, but like, holy shit, the amount of scuff involved in this entire thing is immense. Thanks, guy. Like, my body is like, well, the heart is at least not feeling like it's dying anymore. No, my stomach feels like it's dying, so it's like great. That's the next problem. My body is actively falling apart. My the cursed game window of doom. And then there is the entire thing with flap traffic, the sun, rain at the start, me being hunted by, I think, a tiger. Yeah, the odds aren't looking good. Oh yeah, and I'm carrying 5 seconds worth of damage around with me because I was stupid and flew off the circuit one lap. Go figure, that's also happening. You mean the focus? Ah, yeah, focus. Or the Mondeo. I think I like the Mondeo a bit better. That's an insult. Oh, it's sensor time again. It's not like we haven't, overtaken you at least once. This race already. Make it a second time. Yeah, the season is gonna get interesting. For sure. The pace in the front is really tight. And there's very much a chance that Amelia Anderson might, step up her game finally. It is nice if I can actually, finally beat her, because in the season that I won the championship, she only attended 2 rounds. One of those rounds was Kyalami, which, it turned out the McLaren was massively underpowered on that specific set. What are you doing, Sensor? I am not having another fucking AM driver merge into the track right next to me. Well, you're not AM, but like... it's sort of like an AM level miss... Okay, I shouldn't say anything. I did that same mistake on the fucking third one and I hit even the wall. So I should be real fucking quiet now. I lost a lot of time there. It's caught back up, sort of, back to 1 second. Catching up to Sane. Sane's running P18, that's not looking too great for him. Oh, his title defense, the AM title. Oh! The Ferrari has a drive-through! I just flicked over, I just saw it. GG. I haven't even collected a single track cut. Although, what the fuck are you doing, Sades? The McLaren is not a lawnmower. I mean, I'm impressed that you, as far as I could see, not even hit the wall there and, drove relatively controlled there, but it's still, that's... Yeah. Kalmari just got a drive-through. On the final corner, like the track limit exceeding. It's very interesting because, like, I haven't gotten a single track cut this entire race. I did have issues in qualifying and in practice, but, like, I think there's a slight difference there. Like, endurance driver. I don't know what he usually does, probably. Considering most ACC players are doing sprint, he's probably sprint player. He is a fast driver, that's for sure. It's gonna be interesting what he does next season. Well, next race, not next season. You know, it's the beginning of the season. Pharaoh Kami this time around. He was also involved in the entire, you know, mess where we had pretty wide over. Doing 1 minute 37, so that's like GT4 times. So how's the rain light on? So where are you going? You're still lagging all over the place.
Car on the left. Clear on the left.
Right, so Kalmari has come into the pits. Let's see where he comes back out. The chance he cycles out just behind Anderson, I think. Let's see. Yep, he's 2.7 seconds behind Anderson. With 6.8 seconds behind Kirihara, who is 15.7 seconds behind me. Right, I just have to sail it to the finish line at this point. You know, you sometimes... Why are you looking up? What do you mean, looking up? Steering wheel is invisible. It's my usual looking position. I look out of the windscreen. It's like I'm looking in front of the car. I mean, obviously, if I look up there for chats, then yeah. you can see chat where it is. So like, yeah. But like, I don't need to look down at the steering wheel to drive. I need to look out of the window to see where I'm driving. Or like glance over to, you know, one of the dashboards. Let's put that on. But yeah, as I said earlier, this season is gonna get interesting. I mean, let's see if Elsa can back up the pace next time. I mean, she was always very fast, but she's highly inconsistent. Kind of similar to Jordan, although Jordan isn't fast. Sorry, Jordan. It's just like, Jordan just... Both of them are highly prone to crashing their own guard. And being inconsistent. Kirihara has sort of shaken that and has become a lot more consistent and an actual threat. Emilia hasn't been fast this round, but like maybe she will step up the game next round and will become an actual fighting force. Reska isn't here today. Let's see how he performs. Calamari might have gotten a drive-through this time around, but he's definitely shown that he's very fast and not to be messed around with. Jojo isn't here tonight either. He might be the outside shot at times. I'm coming over from like an outside perspective. Is Jordan actually running right now? Yeah, he's still leading Silva, so you know he isn't imploding, so that's actually progress. And I think he might even get away with not getting lapped. I mean, we're coming up here to Sen VT, who was, I think, last season fighting for the AM Championship and just about lost that to Sainz. So very interesting that he's now in silver. And competing in the midfield there. Good showing. There.
Clear on the right.
Calamari does hold the fastest lap, so I should probably push a bit harder and, you know, get that back with myself. That's not gonna help. 6 minutes remaining roughly. Because that's an extra point, and you know, point you can get counts. Unfortunately, I do not have enough lead to, you know, pay it to Verstappen, but like. But we're gonna just. Oh fuck, I missed the apex there. That sucks. Pretty decent around there. Oh, got unsettled there on the curb. Not enough. Even further improvements. Oh, again oversteer. It just unsettled slightly over the curb. It caught it in a slightly awkward way. Thank you for informing me. That's something I haven't done in a while. It's not closed. So I think that's literally everyone has done it now. Probably did it a long time ago. So lost time. Oh, I was not on the throttle early enough. I expected the car to get sent, and it didn't. Not enough. I have no clue what his fastest lap is. It's something I usually care about. I only know that he has it still. Yes! That I've been doing this since the start of the stream because it was broken, the window capture. I literally pointed this out. It's like, yeah, we're gonna swap to that backup because I have it available to myself. That's why you've been seeing like everything that I see. Because for some reason the window is just cursed. You need an exorcist for it, but... Okay, Hara now has the fastest lap. Okay, things are developing really quickly right now. I think I'm down to 110 for you. And this time around I carried more space there. And this time I have the fastest lap. Two laps to go right now. Yeah, I got really irritated by the radio message by him. He didn't quite understand it correctly. Right, we do have also traffic now in front. It's the Empire. That's actually a bit of a fight for position there. you doing rejoining? Oh, I'm getting very wide there. Should probably abandon this as a fast lap approach and just give myself a bit more breathing room. To these two in front. Although there's 3.4 seconds, that should be enough. Even if they start throwing hands, that should be enough. Also is about as fast as me, so should be fine. Not fast exit there. Lift it off there. Sacrifice the exit again. What is rain in 30 minutes again? Like, I did extensive practice on the server and there was never rain. There was overcast once, but never rain. And then just since the race started we have rain. It's so funny. I'm gonna finish with 25 liters in the fuel tank still. That's fine, however. Fuck yes! Fuck yes! If there was a race we never fucking earned this one. Sure, some of my competitors threw it away, but like, my car definitely took some fucking. Fucking yes. Wait, Anderson? That's a mirror car, I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, you're fast, yeah. Yeah, you have definitely told that before. Yeah, finishing 13 seconds behind. Anderson, Calamari, Psycho. Isaac finishing, going to come up 6th. Yeah, there's Isaac. 6th. There he is. Coming around turn 1. We're waiting for brunch. There's brunch across the line. He's won a race. He's won the fucking class. Fuck yes, there's Asa coming also home. Asa has, I think Asa did pass on the last lap there, Greg. Ah, greetings from Rewe. Yeah. By the way, if you're asking why you can see shit, let me just demonstrate this. I don't know why my window does this right now, but it is doing this. In a long list of just things go fucking to shit, we somehow still took this W out of it. The Porsche was immaculate to drive here today. That was... It just fucking ran and worked. We do not care. Yeah, because Asa was fighting with Eric. With Eric Greg is that I want to see what happened there at the opening laps. We're gonna look at the replay because my body has decided to, you know, it doesn't want to shit right now again. Because yeah, like my body is halfway malfunctioning right now, and was just like, sure, that's like. I mean, it's not like the what race was it? Where I coughed my lungs out mid-race. So yeah. Oh, now the text underneath is rendering, because in the garage, it for some reason the underside of the wing, the text didn't render on it. I have a choice selection of words on my car. Wait. You do know what happened with me, which is that I just ran away, sort of. So I'm gonna watch from Isaac's perspective, because, you know, gives us roughly an idea of what the hell's happening around. Although there's obviously a bit of spray. My fans of my PC are kicking up. Wait, but she still got the position. That's gonna be interesting to look at. I want to see the start, however, right now. Right now, let's watch from brunch. Okay, Kia is already a bit deep. It's gonna get interesting here, but that's fine still. Brunch is right there as well. How bad is the view on it? I guess the viewport isn't quite adjusted correctly. Hold on. Because if you're telling me that you can't see shit... Oh god. Hello, can I just get frames, please? I mean, it looks fine. Let's just... I mean, this is the window. Okay, it's... Yeah, no wonder you're having issues. As you can see, obviously the VR window is like, you know, adjusted like this. So yeah, there's no wonder you were like, why can't I see the steering wheel? It's like, because, you know, you're seeing the top part of my view. If I look up with my eyes, I can see the same roughly, but like, if I move, let's just, you know, center it. Transform center to screen. Okay. So this should, like, you know, it's a bit unfortunate that I hadn't done this, you know, before I started the stream, but sure, we've had other issues, right? It's great that I had this plugin still installed and everything, despite me not... I installed this originally, right, to do ACC, to do AC, because the screen capture on that one was weird, because you had basically weird, like, TikTok bars on the side, and it's like, that's a bit weird. Those bars that you get if you take a 9x16 portrait video into a 16:9 player, and they like mirror some of the playback to the sides to like fill the screen a bit. So that's what you effectively got there, and it's a bit weird. So like obviously I just captured my my VR view then, and it's like so. But yeah, this now explains what the fuck happened there. And it wasn't actually Kiyahara and Asa getting together, it was Calamari actually causing it. Because Calamari was outbraking himself, going towards Asa. Swerved to the right into Kiyahara's path, and Kiyahara just goes flying due to that one. Asa obviously also off, so... yeah, that's additional penalties coming his way. That's for sure. So this wasn't even really a fight, because I'm pretty sure he's gonna get penalized for that one. So that's fun. But yeah, obviously. I think the index has like a resolution of like 2000 by like 2000 per eye. And you're effectively getting the view out of one of my eyes. So you were getting only the upper half of the screen. Effectively. That's, I think, part of the issue that was happening there. I don't know, I might have centered it before, I might have not, I don't care. It was in there already in the folder. It saved my ass at that moment to have that, and I just... it looked fine enough, because if you looked at it from that screen, it looked fine enough. If I'm looking at the Steam dashboard, it's probably still okay-ish during the race, right? But like, by the way, is the screen again? Now it's not cursed anymore. Why was it on the race server cursed? Okay, we're gonna switch briefly. Gotta switch back to the ACC capture. And you're gonna see yourself not anymore in the chat. Like, I don't know what was that. Like, it was fine in the menus before. It's just like, yeah, while I'm on the race server, it just glitched. Right. There's Asa, there's Kia, there's VT. Psycho, Isaac struggling around the circuit. I don't know if Isaac took dry tires, maybe. Probably he's tiptoeing. I mean, there's Pharaoh Kami right behind him, so like that's already not like great. Oh, he had a collision with Amphista. There's Amphista. But yeah, I mean, he was tiptoeing there early on. But that's... You know, that's fucking stupid, Amphista. Like, Isaac gave all the room there. That's on you for continuing to just slide out. It's like, it goes for way too late. Like, Isaac is driving slow, right? But late lunge in there. And then slides out wide into Isaac and, you know, dies. Predictably costs Isaac another position, and then rotates into the track to collect more cars. Is off the brakes, no brakes, no brakes. Now the brakes are applied and off, and but yeah, clearly lifted off the brakes as well. Well, I hope the Thurstmaster if you cleaning that one again. It's not the first time you do fucking stupid shit. I did not have a fun time with that one. But yeah, there goes like half the field effectively. David Katz also spun out with that one. For reasons. Questions why was that happening? Okay, he was looking at the cars in front and then just dropped the wheel on the AstroTurf. It just lost it. You know, just a sympathy spin. Oh, come on. Couldn't you have avoided him at least? Who was it that actually hit him? Look, come on, that was... Sainz, I think. Oh, Sainz also retired? Oh, no, Sainz didn't retire. Oh, Sainz suffered a disconnect. Okay, he came into the pits. And then, like, stayed in the pits for a while. Okay, drove back out. And then got teleported off the... Yeah, he suffered a disconnect. Oh, that sucks. Or not. He's still on the server at this point. And then he's gone again. Because if you click through it, you find the text first briefly. How's Nazardin? Well, it's just, as far as it seems, like, okay, did a second pit stop. That's a bit wrong, but like, besides that, done okay. I mean, if we need to look at the lap times, they're probably not that great. Like, at times it feels like Isaac is driving quite slowly. I mean, he did still end up in Jordan. But I think that's kind of like the engine note of the Merc is not helping him. Although I would have slammed the counter second here. Like that's just like you're not getting drive there, I'm pretty sure. Not meaningful at least. Like it's a torquey car, but like I don't know if it's that torquey. Maybe if you throw it in a bit faster, you can get better pace. I don't know if Jordan is defending here or if he's just letting him go. Yeah, it feels like Jordan's just letting him go. Kihara. Hansen, Kihara. Oh yeah, that was an incident, right? I wanna look at that one. That holy shit incident. Because there's me. Relatively fresh on dry tires. Sensor might be still on wet. Okami just getting out of this fucking shit show so far. Yeah, just trying to fight Sensor for some reason. He's backing out into this corner. Well, I go by, but Sensor doesn't have much drive out of it. But enough, I guess. Okami has gone completely out of this entire equation. So what the fuck happened that he suddenly like just launched past us? Yeah, he braked too late. Just fucking hell. Holy shit, that's like... The thing is, he can see the entire braking zone. It's like, it's not hard to see his 100-meter line. I mean, he might brake... Yeah, I mean, it is the Aston. And I did test drive the Aston, so like, it is braking at the 100-meter mark as all the other cars. And I'm just like, fuck this shit, I saw that car coming, he's like, no, fucking hell, we were not going in this one. We collected a bunch of damage. Yeah, it would have been a lot safer if you just pulled to the left and flew by that way. So, right, we have one more thing that we wanted to check on the replay, and it was Asa in the last few laps. Running back down. Well, I think my replay cuts off too early. It might not have Asa spinning on it. Because it does score here as a lap down, so I think my replay cuts off too quickly again. Despite it should technically capture up until the... There's another going off the track again. And rejoining into the path. So... Well, it does show her... Yeah, it does show her completing lap 49. Starting lap 49. Oh yeah, right, it would be showing her starting lap 49. So we might not even get her to see it pass because my replay cuts off too early. Well, that's fun. Yeah, I guess we're gonna then grab the official for us. So she's doing fine or not fine, because I can't tell if there's a word between the doing and fine. I thought the scoring, she was scored in front of Greg. Still, at the end of the race. For the crash. Oh yeah, right, she might have had another crash. Because she didn't lose too much at the first lap crash, but like she dropped further back to the field. Where were you? Right, when I saw you on the entry list, I was like, there is no chance I'm winning any race. And you were like, well, there goes my replay, so I can't even watch the final lap. Sad, come on, that's bullshit. But yeah, I expected from you to, you know, do 28 race pace, 27s in qualifying, and the others also, and I'm barely holding on to P4 in qualifying or something, and then I just like, you know, I'm fighting for pole and then leading the race. My stream is half conking out, my other things are breaking, my body is kind of malfunctioning. Stuff was great, but we sort of held on. Did 0.9 hours of practice and didn't even touch the wet. I didn't touch the wet either. Granted, I did more practice because I started with practice on Wednesday, drove for like 2.5 hours, 3 different cars, drove for another like 2-3 hours on Thursday. No, I drove on Tuesday 2-3 hours, then on Wednesday I drove 3 hours, and then on Thursday I drove. I didn't drive the circuit on Thursday. I drove only at Hungarian briefly. Right, and then I drove for here today with like 6 minutes of practice session. So, but I mean, I was lapping basically the same times with all the cars. So there's that. But it was like. But I mean, yeah, it's still a good drive to get to P3. I guess it's just the showcase of, like, you know, the people, the racers, versus those that get a bit, you know, get into trouble because it's slightly damp. Also, you're driving in Mirai colors? Are you then Jordan's teammate, or is still Breska Jordan's teammate? I'm good. Or just recycling the livery? Oh, for sure. I mean, I was doing on the practice service 28.8s, but I mean, I did have a moment where I hit the wall. Let me dig it out. I might find it. Where I was checking if people are pitting, and then just went straight on at turn 1. Here it is. I was like driving into turn 1 and it was like 100 people are pitting because, you know, there were a couple people on the pit lane. But no, Calamari wasn't pitting. It's just there was a bunch of backmarkers in the pits. Missed my braking point. And then I'm just sliding, and then just bonk. So yeah, that was that. But also we came out on a greasy track. I didn't check my tires how short they were at the end, but like for sure these tires were shot at the end. In the race session. I mean, we were driving with more fuel. I finished with 25 liters in the end. And I did practice on 60, so there's that. But the tires held on really well. I did have issues in practice where at the end of a 60-liter stint, the tires were dropping off because I did like a full fuel run on the Porsche. Because it's a Porsche. If I don't test that shit, it will kill me. Right. If I don't make sure that thing doesn't, you know, function throughout its stint, it will just malfunction. In the M4, if it drives for like 4 laps well, it's gonna drive for the rest of the race well. And the same for the Ferrari, every other car. It's just the Porsche. You have to make sure that the thing doesn't like suddenly get a weird driving behavior in the last few laps. And in some ways, it's nice to add 25 liters extra in the fuel tank just to make it feel like that, right? That's quite a significant comment. 5 seconds. It was literally 5 seconds repair that I didn't take. So yeah, there's that. I mean, I did have the fastest lap in the end. I just about snatched that on the 3rd last lap. So there's that. PVs at the end. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, what do I put in on 29.1? That's still like pretty good. The thing was the practice sessions the one practice session before it went into qualifying, that felt like the practice sessions before, because I was on pace for doing 28.8s there again. It's just in the race I didn't quite put it together, and obviously I didn't want to. I had other priorities, and that was not dying. What was Denmark before the drive-through? Oh yeah, that's his first name, Tanak. I've been calling him by the last day of the variety fix. Danak. What do you mean? So yeah. I mean, he had at times actually put me under a bit of pressure, but before he got the drive-through, was about like 1.5 seconds behind. There was an incident with me, near incident, it showed earlier. With this pack of like a combination of back markers of Akihara and Okami, and then Sensei hadn't pitted yet. So that's an interesting situation here. And it got all ahead of itself when I should have showed from the old board, I should have showed from this, because this is gonna be interesting enough. I'm not using the curb yet when it was dry already, but like yeah, that happened. He missed his braking point and just took evasive action. And obviously then like took a 2-second gap down to 0.5 second due to that. So yeah, he was putting me at times a bit under pressure, but obviously the Porsche had good acceleration. But he was looking, he was definitely looking at times to up my inside. At one point he got a bit alongside, I don't know which lap it was. Yeah, this one. He puts the nose in, I gave him the room, and then I just accelerate back around him on the outside. He was definitely looking. Kiara was on keyboard. You're in VR? Yeah, I'm with VR. I had issues early in the stream because for some reason while I was on the race server, my screen glitched out for my, not in VR. The VR was fine, which is why I swapped to VR capture. But my VR capture is now like the upper half of the screen, so like while I'm driving it looks more like this rather than this. Because you only see the upper half of the screen instead of the center part. Yeah, that didn't quite go too well, but like it was cursed stuff. That window should have needed exorcism, but like I noticed that when I joined the server. It was, how do you not die from sweat? First few hours. Yeah. It's definitely like my facial interface is definitely soaked. I'm putting on usually like workout clothes, stuff like that, and I have a towel over my rig throne, over my seat throne, so I could just, you know, not have all my sweat soaked. I sweat a lot on my back. Okay, I'm not gonna say no, guys, but like yeah, and obviously in the face a bit, but like, you know, the thing is I'm used to it. I've done an entire 24-hour race in VR solo. I've done that before when I was in January, so it's a bit easier to do. But like, summer is hell, that's for sure. Luckily it wasn't too hot today. An issue in qualifying was it was raining so hard on my window that like I could barely hear the tires in the in-game. Actually, so yeah. Oh yeah. We got up to 28C. I kind of have thought about buying a thermometer to figure out how hot my room gets, because I know that like in summer I'm pretty sure my room has gotten to up to above 40C. It like turns into a hot box. It's like I walk out of my room after driving like 1 or 2 hours, and it's just you just walk against the wall. Well, especially if you're walking back in. I don't know, I have no measurements, but like it was fucking hot and you just walk against like a wall. I'm in the attic, so you know that's why I can hear the water falling down. You can see like above the rig and stuff back there, it's you know, there's, you can see the wall, and like if I could just pick up the camera briefly and just turn it up a bit. If you know, look up there, it tightens up there because the, you know, the roof is coming in there in that area. So I couldn't hang a monitor if I wanted to, but I mean, I drive in VR, so that's not too much of an issue. But yeah, in summer it kind of gets crazy hot here. It's Europe, so no air conditioning. The only venting you get is in the evenings when it isn't raining. I did that a bit in practice, but like then closed the windows because it was coming down. Now you guys don't have air conditioning? No, we don't have air conditioning. Not usually. Because the thing is, you have most of the winter months where it's like either freezing cold and you need heaters, and you just use central heating through the house, or you utilize what else would it be? Like you utilize but yeah, you utilize in those months central heating. But then in like spring, it's not that hot. Spring and autumn, and like summer, which we're heading towards, like usually the first month or so is like a rain season straight up. Which is nice. The longer the rain season is early in the year, it's like you know, the shorter is the hellish sun phase. It's like at most like 6 weeks or so, where it's like you just have 30 degrees Celsius during the day. It's like that's not too hot, but like for me that's fucking hot. Like I don't like it that hot. Like there's places that are a lot hotter than that, and it's like, yeah, it gets warm. Than that, but like it's not that warm. But yeah, I have thought about like buying a thermometer. 30C is just annoying, yeah. But yeah, it gets up above 30C, especially like in the sun. You can reach 40 at times because it's the attic and the air conditioning can. If it doesn't get cold in the night, you can't really cool off. So it's like, yeah, you do be a bit of a shut up one. But then again, it's like it's just a few weeks or month, or at most like a month and a half in the summer that you like that you don't deal with just torturous heat. So it's like you want air conditioning, it's expensive. Like it's quite expensive, especially because the power is very expensive here. Like I should swap to a mini PC instead of getting PC because the power is not expensive. But yeah, we're not doing that. But yeah, I mean, I recently, I mean, the sea countries have been like experiencing like quite bad, you know, heat. Like those two guys are like in hell. Where is the other one? There's the other one. There's the Aston trio. Yeah, those three guys are like hell, literally. Because like it's stupidly humid and hot, like 40 Celsius hot. I was like, yeah, that's hell. I mean, it can, like our summer can also be quite humid. It's not usually dry. It's perfect. Yeah, 17 degrees Celsius is quite nice. But yeah, I mean, the recent weeks have been funny because it's like, the beginning of May, I'm like, okay, it's like I go outside with a hoodie and it's like, it's fucking hot and I'm sweating. Despite me just walking to university back, so that's not much I'm really doing. And the university is air conditioned, so it's like, it's not too bad, yeah. But then you have, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna swap then to my t-shirt, and then it starts raining. So it's like, great, the rain season is back. Thanks, Asa. I unfortunately, oh yeah, right, I wanted to check, I mean, it's probably now a bad time to actually, you know, check what the fuck happened after the lap 1 incident with you. Because you did drop down further after that. Oh, that happened. I think I figured out what happened. When you did drop a few positions. We had looked at that. I can't look at your last lap pass because replay cuts off. So I can't do that. I think you ended up behind them after the incident, those two. Oh yeah, also Jordan, I did see you earlier in chat, but like you did, I don't know if you're still around, but like congratulations to a fucking race win. June scoring his first W. I don't know if he's even realised that. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Ouch. At least all of them avoided you. Oh no, you continue to wait. On the introvert HQ? What are you on about with introvert HQ? Fucking sensor there. But yeah, that car. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna show again for like I think it's the third time now that I'm showcasing what I did. Like, is it that lap? No, I don't think it's this lap. Okay, it's not this lap. Yeah, I'm looking at the relative being like, oh, this car's pitting, but it was also all back markers. So it's like, oh shit, I missed my braking point in that bonk. So yeah, I did that. I didn't repair that damage, but like, it was still like, well, that's stupid. Steering after the crash, oh boy, that doesn't sound fun. I mean, you did continue on for quite a few laps before you actually came in. Oh yeah, it's yeah. Snarl Factor 2 veteran, this is nothing. But it is something, it's still like not fun. Because you have to obviously, you know, you have to drive with a bit of angle just to drive straight, and then you have to center it, and then start turning from there again. Which is just a bit weird. Oh yes. I mean, we can give a look around a bit of the livery. Where's my car? Oh, well, there it is. Because it obviously you could only on the thumbnail see, you know, the sides. But this will obviously also show the well, the rear wing is a bit difficult to show. I don't have a camera for that. Place me there. Although it's still difficult to show. But I've spelled onto it. I think that works halfway. The full idiot. But yeah, the side paddle. There is some stuff written on it, and it is. This is a bit of a hint of the livery I'm planning to run for the season. I'm hiding behind the fact that I'm emulating a fucking A86 livery, the fact that I'm trying to design something a bit more fashionable than that. But yeah, there is. Right. I think it's time now to wrap up the stream. I've yapped a bit. Get the headset off. Take a shower, perhaps. And yeah, I will assume this is. There is definitely some fast people in here. I might have gotten this time away with the win. But I'm very sure that Kihara, Emilia, Danek, and the others won't let, and Asa also, if she can, you know, compose a race together without cuddling with the pit entry barrier. That, yeah, that will only. That will be a tough fight. I mean, qualifying was already quite a tight shootout. This is gonna get interesting. Isaac is a bit lost in there. Isaac is kind of a bit lost up there. He might be consistent, but like he's just not quite as fast, right? Okay then. Boop. Boop, you little fella. Okay then. Yeah, I should commit unstink a bit. Although, actually, here's the fun part I've just realized. Hold on a minute. I'm not done here for tonight quite. This is gonna, yeah, we're not done for tonight. I just remembered. This is just the beginning for tonight. Because there's another race. We have one more race tonight. Well, but it's in like 4 hours, so I will probably get out of the rig and get some rest. For that. Oh god, SimGrid is taking like forever to load again. Why are you taking forever to load? I don't think I ever opened that tab, unfortunately. No. We're not wanting to listen to Pippa the Ripper. I don't want to get face claimed. Oh, it is quality. It's quality boss music for me, right? The Pan Am Racing Nordschleife series. I have signed up with Janetta. We're driving Janetta tonight. That series. So, and that's gonna be it's only saying 155. Jesus Christ, this is taking forever to load right now. Why is SimGrid so goddamn slow right now? Jesus, my face is falling off, right? Oh! Amethysta got roasted by Isaac. Jesus. Amethysta was like, nothing can go right for me in ACC. First get massive damage, then black screen over black screen. And it's like, Isaac, you went for a set that never would have worked in multiple times in lap 1, and that's on you. That's just like, yeah, you didn't need to murder him, Jesus. Oh, that's a roast. Oh. But yeah, I mean, we looked at, he's saying multiple dives. I only looked at, the, collision where, Amethysta then spun out, but it's like, it's very clear that, like, Isaac was giving the room and Amethysta was just, send it in from way too far back, understeered into Isaac's path, and then spun. Isaac still lost the position due to that shit, but like it's like, yeah, he's kind of allowed to be kind of mad about that. It's like, oh, what up? Wait, Zulu Akira finished last to first in class. What? Who finished where in the order here at this point? Hold on, Zulu won in after his like complete mess up at the chicane where he nearly took me out. he still ended up competing for winning in class. Holy shit, that's like. Now that's fun. Ruby said in the chat, sorry about it, we don't care about Lucas winning. We did care, but it's just that we had another battle was just a chuck and cheek. Yeah, I know, I'm not gonna strangle you for that shit. Also, can SimGrid load faster? I'm gonna strangle SimGrid for how fucking terrible it's loading. It still hasn't loaded the fucking event page, and I wanna figure out when the event starts. I wanted to double check those numbers, but like, yeah, apparently having just loading web pages is just sometimes too much to ask for. Okay. Oh, we got the top part of this side. Oh, we have more components. Now you have there's more parts now to it, but the text box still isn't here. The amount of drives. How the hell does your site end up this slow? Holy hell. Yeah, that's. Yeah, then I was finding the end. Okay, okay. Oh, there's 2 GT4 cars! There's 2 GT4s! I'm not alone in GT4 anymore! I'm not the only GT4 anymore. I should have probably changed car then, because, you know, I'm throwing the fucking Ginetta at the track. That's like, you know, asking me for trouble. Yeah, okay. The events are live at 8 PM Eastern. Okay. So, Qualy starts 21 Eastern. That's the entire number that I needed. Thank you. That's all I needed. I just wanted to figure out when the qualifying starts. And Qualy is gonna be 15 minutes. And then it's a 2-hour race. So, yeah, go figure. Wait, why did I open Deep L for doing time conversions? Okay. I think my internet is slow because, you know, I'm loading World Time Buddy is taking forever as well. No, well, it's still faster. Oh, I forgot my time zones. It's like, you know, I specifically configured them into stupid thing, but like it keeps forgetting the time zones, and it's like it's still slow as hell. I don't know what's going on with my internet again. I also just rearranged my letters that I just typed in. I typed in CET. Could you now give me my Central European time? Or are you just too retarded to just figure out Central European time? So I guess we're going Berlin. Berlin. What in the actual fuck is going on? Why is my internet so goddamn slow right now? It's like, well, Time Buddy isn't loading. I mean, my stream is fine. It's just... Yeah. I don't know why my internet is so slow. I can't load web pages right now. You send a message. Because it's really finally one of those. So I wanted to briefly look at the ping that like happened too late. Well, the ping was right. Foxtail sent the ping at 19:45, live now. That's correct. It's because I went live at that time. 19:45 was when I went live. That is correct. So the ping was correct. I don't know what you had with the ping. It could be that the event, because I have two things scheduled on the Discord. I have the events, which you can see Pan Am is in there, Sudo is in there, and VTracc is in there. And VTracc was scheduled for 19:30, and if there's a time zone conversion issue, then, well, that's obviously a bit bad. So mark Berlin as the main time zone. Oh, Jesus, I don't know what's going on with my internet right now. It's like taking. No, oh fuck, I interrupted my load of a web page. God damn it. Also, it is the internet. It's my router probably playing funny buggers. Because it's, I can load my, my internal server, and it works. Like there is no issues whatsoever to my internal server. I have immediate responses. Those pages load immediately, but any other web page takes forever. That doesn't properly load in any reasonable speed. I guess I will reconnect my phone because I have to disconnect it, but I didn't do the timestamp conversion on my phone briefly. Oh no, you're not fleeing, hand controller. Where is it? There it is. World time money. That does technically also work with internet connection. Right, there's my time zones finally. So we need. What did I look at? 9 p.m. Well, it's 3 a.m. as I thought. So yeah, we're gonna be back at 3 a.m. So in about I wanna get, what is that? It's not 5 hours anymore, it's like 4.5. 4:40. I'm probably gonna use that for a bit of sleep. And we shall be back with more racing. Maybe if I end my stream I can finally, have internet download speeds right. But like, Jesus, it's... I think there's no notifications trying to perhaps come in. Right. So yeah, good night. Well, not really. I will be back in 5 hours. I still have no clue who's racing actually against me because loading a web page is apparently like asking too much of my home internet connection. Let's maybe see. Can my phone load things? Maybe my phone can load things. For me, SimGrid. Well, that seems to be not going anywhere either. Let's swap to mobile data. Come on, okay, mobile data is working still at reasonable speeds. My events, yeah, that's loading at reasonable speeds. Thank you, phone, for talking to me. That some apps got updated. Remove the YouTube notifications. So we're very interesting. Who the hell signed up with me in GT4 now? So, who is it? It is Dan Schneider, signed up with a Mercedes AMG GT4. And me and the Janetta. This is gonna get interesting. He is 2057 seasoned rookie. Well, I'm 3252 intermediate. His endurance races haven't helped me much. Yeah, so he's competing with Pan Am in their spring. He was competing in the spring championship in GT3 Am as the class. So yeah, I guess that gives me half an idea of how fast he is. It's gonna get interesting, but I'm not expecting him to beat me quite. Right. Oh, some part of the page is downloaded. Shower. I don't know. As I said, I have a race in 5 hours, so maybe. Oh come on! Now the web page is starting to load in as I'm, I've now checked on my phone because. Should I get the 5900X? I have a 5900X. That's a funny coincidence. What do you have as a CPU? Oh yeah, wasn't it like a 3700 or 5700, something like that? Yeah, whatever. Don't forget to take a shower. I guess it's maybe a decent idea before I go to bed. But it's also I'm gonna commit stinky again in 2 hours, so it's maybe I just combine the showers at that point. It's just do one, not two. To just not waste as much water. Right. Although I do have to waste some water because it's then 6 in the morning and I'm gonna be... Well, there's not gonna be any warm water coming out of the tap for a while. Believe without that. How far are you behind that you'd sending that message now? It's like I made that joke like a while ago. At this point, you're far behind, right? Okay then. Good night. Well, not really. We shall see in like 4.5 hours. Bye bye.